I looked up this tutorial by InspirationTuts on how to import DMotion characters into 3ds Max and BVH, so I could take advantage of the motion capture capabilities of the Biped rig. But this video left a little to be desired for, so I made this video as an addendum for anyone else who might need to do this on their end as well. At first, I recommend you download the 3ds character rig for DeepMotion. In this video they say you can find it in the description, but it's not actually there. Trust me, I checked. But they do show the link in the video, so just go there and download the file. Now we can upload it to DeepMotion. Now that it's done its thing, we can create the animation. Select the video you want to make the animation out of. I'll use this one of me walking up to the camera and pointing at an imaginary person behind me. Turn on the head and hand tracking, so we get everything out of our performance. Then click Create Animation. Let it do its thing and check out the result from the preview. Why is this taking so long? Alright, it looks fine. Go ahead and download it as a BVH file. I'll first show you how they did it in the original tutorial and how the character rig provided doesn't work right out of the gate. I made this Biped rig and now I'll go to the motion tab, pick the motion capture segment here and press import file. I'll import this broken one. And now we get the track data errors. Since the name of the motion data tracks are incorrect, 3ds Max doesn't know how to import them, so it just leaves them out completely. And now, if you look at our character, it only has 2 spine joints, no head or fingers. This won't do at all. We know the names of the data tracks are incorrect, and even copying the one shown in the InspirationTuts video doesn't work, so I did a little digging and found this. On CG Speed, 3ds Max BVH import specifications. Just what I was looking for. All the naming schemes for 3ds Max motion system laid out nicely in their line. And these are the names of the tracks we need to change to. Okay, this is going to be a bit too cumbersome, especially if you have lots of different files to convert. I had my brother create this program that does this automatically. You can download it from his GitHub. With this, I only need to import the BVH file and press Convert All. Now this program is specifically made to be used with the 3ds rig, so if you use a different rig from DeepMotion, like the standard adult male rig, you can configure the naming conventions right here. The joint list is what you are changing, and the replacement is what you are changing it to. But since we use the 3ds Max character rig, we're good. Now when I import this into 3ds Max, I don't get any of those horrid error messages and the character gets imported as it should. Now I could stop the video right here since the tutorial part is over, but I'd like to give you some ways to improve the imported animations. For instance, the character's hands are bent at 90-degree angles. That's an easy fix, just create a new layer for the biped and turn it back to their normal position. There, much more useful. Next, let's save this animation and see how it looks on an actual character. I have this model from Max Payne 3 ready to go, let's see how it fares. Yeah, that looks pretty okay, but here we see the most prevalent issue, the fingers. They don't work as they should, and this is something that I can almost guarantee that will happen with every model. The finger motions don't translate well from biped to biped. And this might actually still be salvageable. You'll just need to create a new layer like before and go in there and manually adjust the fingers. Yeah, not as good as I was expecting. Let's just leave it as it is. I might try to correct them for a demonstration later. The second issue is the spine. Sometimes the spine might be hunched over or leaning back. This time it looks pretty okay. But I recommend you always keep a default spine and hand postures saved in the copy-paste collections for stuff like this. Okay, so if I wasn't lazy, you should be looking at the finished animation in the background as I speak. So this was a quick tutorial for anyone who needs to import DeepMotion characters into 3ds Max. I hope this was helpful and I made the process easy to follow. Thanks for watching.